I'm Mrs. B, and I'm with the Sea Turtle Preservation Society, and today I'm going to share a very special story with you. I have with me today my grandson Barrett and my granddaughter Fiona, and we're going to read Tammy Turtle. It's a really fun tale about saving sea turtles. So let's find out what happens in Tammy's adventure. I also want to tell you the author is Susan Tate. She wrote many, many books for the Coastal Wildlife Refuge Society, and this is just one of her books. Okay, we're on the beach. It's nighttime. Let's see what happens. One dark night, Tammy Turtle hatched from an egg in a sandy nest. She had 100 brothers and sisters, and they hatched that night too.
Eggs?
It is a lot of eggs. Can you see the little turtles in there? Starting to come out. Sorry, I skipped a page there. Tammy and the other turtle hatchlings were tiny. They needed help, but helpful humans had found the eggs 55 days earlier and checked on them every day. They were there to watch over the little loggerheads as they hatched. So this is what that would look like. And you can see that this is somebody with a uniform on. And I think they might be from the Florida wildlife people. We should be heading for the sea, Tammy said to Tessie, her newly hatched sister. Yes, replied Tessie Turtle. Something tells me that hungry animals are all around us. But the baby turtles didn't need to worry. The helpful humans guarded them. They kept them safe from raccoons and ghost crabs. There it is. That little raccoon peeking out there. Suddenly, the nest began to boil. It boiled over with dozens of tiny turtles as they sprang into action. The nest began to boil. That's not like water, is it? But it kind of is, because it's like this. All those little turtles are coming out and they're going everywhere, and it's just like boiling water.
Are they climbing on top of each other?
They are. They're climbing right on top of each other. The water glowed and showed them where to go. Tammy and Tessie and their brothers and sisters hurried toward it. Here we go, cried Tammy, as they all slid into the sea. Very exciting. Waves washed over the turtles and turned them upside down. The sea was a wild place. Hungry animals were there too. But every tiny turtle knew what it had to do. Should head for deeper water and go fast. They all knew it without any grown-up turtle telling them what to do. That's amazing. They were just born and they knew exactly what to do. Nature had given them a source of energy to escape their enemies. For earlier, each tiny turtle had absorbed yolk from its egg. It gave them enough food to last 3 to 5 days. The tiny turtles didn't stop for anything. They swam as fast as they could until they came to the Gulf Stream.
What's a Gulf Stream?
So the Gulf Stream is a wave of water that you don't really see, but you can feel it. And the turtles get in that stream, and it helps carry them to the next place that they want to go.
Like in Finding Nemo when they ride with the
Yes,
turtles?
exactly. Just like that. Yes. You're so smart. Do you remember that in Finding Nemo too? Yeah. The water was warm in the Gulf Stream and full of sea life. A plant called sargassum weed floated in it. Oh, we can hide in the seaweed, said Tammy, and look for good things to eat. The little turtles did find plenty of food in the Gulf Stream. Later, they drifted apart, and each one swam and ate and grew larger. So they kind of stay in there for a long time, like years.
Just to look for food.
Just to look for food. Several years went by, and Tammy Turtle became big and strong. One day, Tammy was looking for food. She saw one of her favorite foods, jellyfish. Oh, I will gulp that down at once, thought Tammy, and she grabbed it with her big beak. Surprise, it wasn't a jellyfish. It was a plastic bag left by careless humans. Tammy Turtle felt sick after eating it. Let's think about that for a minute. And we're going to talk at the end of the book about that. She could not even swim well. Waves tossed the tired turtle and washed her ashore. Again, helpful humans were there and found Tammy. Maybe we can save this sea turtle, they said. We will take her to a place where she can rest and get well. So you can see, again, we have some people that look like they have uniforms on and badges, and they're allowed to touch the sea turtle. If you ever come across a sea turtle, you should call the Sea Turtle Preservation Society, and they'll come and help the turtles. So they took Tammy Turtle to a science center. She was put into a large tank and cared for every day. Look, it's just like a big bathtub, like a big bathtub. They put her in there, and they're going to help her. Soon, Tammy was well enough to return to sea. A tag was put on one flipper. The tag would tell humans about her if they found her again. Then they took Tammy to the beach. A man with his camera. He put Tammy Turtle on TV, and a crowd of people came to wish her well. We call that a turtle release. We have those in Florida all the time. Tammy thought, humans really do care about me, but it's time to say goodbye, and she crawled back into the sea. Pages sometimes stick. Time passed, and Tammy became a fully grown mother turtle. One dark night, she crawled ashore. She came up on the beach to lay her eggs in a sandy nest. Soon, another turtle slowly dragged herself out of the water. "Tessie, is that you?" cried Tammy. "I've come to lay my eggs too," answered Tessie. It was most amazing. Tammy and Tessie had come back near the beach of their birth to lay their eggs. Did you know that sea turtles do that? They go back to the same beach where they were born, or right near there. Yeah. I guess I didn't show that picture though. You guys want to see that. That's a reunion. Tammy and Tessie. Time passed. Whoops. Don't want to reread that. Helpful humans came again to the beach and quietly watched the mother turtles. The big loggerheads dug deep nests in the sand with their back flippers. Tammy and Tessie acted as if they were in a daze. They didn't notice the humans at all. The turtles quietly laid their eggs and then, using their flippers, covered the eggs with sand. Takes them a long time too, hours. When Tammy and Tessie were finished, they slowly crawled to the water. They never looked back at their nest and swam away in the sea, just like their mother had done years before. And now when I'm showing this picture, this side of the book, these are all the titles that this author has written. And remember, her name is Susan Tate, so she has lots of wonderful wildlife books out there. There was a part in there. What, honey?
I have a question.
Yes.
Why can't the turtles just lay their eggs in the ocean?
That's a wonderful question. What do you think would happen to the eggs if they were just laid at the bottom of the ocean? What would happen to them?
Wow. They can't breathe underwater, so it would take a while to get above.
Okay, so there's some...
And
Yes, the
maybe
hatchlings.
maybe they will wash away. They will go away.
Okay, they might wash away. That's very possible. Think about all the other things that live in the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Maybe they could eat the eggs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because you know, it's hard enough when those nests are on the beach. They have to watch out for predators on the beach too, because there's raccoons and ghost crabs and all of those things, and birds. Now, the hatchlings are now out in the ocean, okay? And they've grown up to be adults, and they're looking for food. And Tammy came across something that she thought was a jellyfish. But what was it really?
A plastic bag. Oh, it's like in the other book.
Yeah, just like in the other book that we read the other day, right? Yes. So, where did that plastic bag come from?
A human.
Right. So what should we do? If we carry a plastic bag to the beach, what should we do with it when we're done?
Well, take it home with you and throw it away.
Yes, take it home with you and throw it away. What would even be a better solution if you didn't use a plastic bag? Because I see your mom carrying these all the time.
Use a reusable bag.
Perfect. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us today with our Tammy Turtle story. Let's wave goodbye. Good job, you guys.